Hi everyone, it's Shannon from Cambrian Animal Hospital. I'm going to speak to you today about muzzle training your dog. In the video that follows, you're going to be able to see that muzzle training can be fun and rewarding, and it will actually make your dog look forward to putting a muzzle on. We think it's important for all dogs to be muzzle trained, and your dog's first experience should not be in an emergency situation or in a situation where you have no other choice, because that's just going to make things much worse. Muzzles get a bad rap because they're associated with highly aggressive dogs, or because of the incorrect opinion that muzzles inhibit the dog's breathing. Basket muzzles allow the dogs to pant and breathe normally. As you'll be able to see in the video that follows, dogs can eat. They certainly can take as many treats as they like with wearing the muzzle. And a muzzle is just a tool, the same as the collar and leash that you use on your dog every day. We do use muzzles with aggressive patients when they come into the hospital. We do have to stay safe, but muzzles can be used for many different situations. For example, if your dog has a laceration or an injury that he or she is not allowed to lick, sometimes a muzzle is all that's needed to prevent him or her from doing so. Another reason to muzzle train your dog is if your dog has a fear biter personality. In this situation, dogs that are feeling overwhelmed in a new or strange situation respond by biting. It doesn't mean that they're aggressive in their normal everyday life, but certainly coming to the vet clinic or going to the groomer can be very overwhelming for some dogs. At the vet clinic, we're very close to them. We're looking in their eyes and we're looking in their ears. We're palpating their bodies. We're taking their temperature with either a ear thermometer or a rectal thermometer. So that can be very overwhelming because we're strangers to your dog. We see them once or twice a year or when they're not feeling well. And the muzzle will actually frequently calm these fear biter dogs down. It certainly will allow the veterinarian to get a more thorough physical exam on your dog. One of the most important reasons to muzzle train your dog is the case of injury. Any dog has the possibility of biting when they're injured. Even the most gentle of dogs could bite a family member or someone that they know extremely well if he or she is in pain. The muzzle will just allow you to transport the dog safely to a veterinary facility to get some help. And if the dog only has positive association with the muzzle, then it's actually going to make things much easier for you in an emergency situation. So we hope that you watch the video and see how much fun the dog is having being muzzle trained, and then train your dog to wear a muzzle. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to call us at 705-566-4085. You can send us an email at info@cambriananimalhospital.ca or leave us a Facebook message. Thanks! So here we are with Vengeance and Tammy St. Louis, fantastic trainer. She's going to show us how to muzzle train our dogs. She has a treat and a muzzle.
And you should use the basket muzzles if you're muzzle training dogs so that they're more comfortable. The dogs can breathe in them. Excellent. So you can take your cookie. So it has to be a big cookie. You're going to put it inside the muzzle like that. And then you're going to hold the muzzle open so the dog can come in and eat the cookie. So he just has to come eat a little bit of the cookie. Put it in. He comes in, eats the cookie. So this way here, it's his choice. And you're not forcing the dog to do it. And then you can start making it harder where you have to move the muzzle and the dog has to go where the muzzle is. Good. So I'm gonna move it over here. So he wants to get the cookie, so he goes where the muzzle will be. And then you can have another treat ready. So this time here, I'm just gonna offer an empty muzzle, and then I'm gonna have a treat ready that I'm gonna slide in like that.
Side.
In the side.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna put an empty muzzle. He's gonna put his face in, and then I'm gonna slide the treat in. Okay, and I'll show from this way. So an empty muzzle. So you practice the first part for a while so that your dog is excited about going into the muzzle. Then I put a cookie in as he's eating it like that.
Nice.
Then you get a couple cookies, and then you teach duration so that they're holding their face in the muzzle to keep getting cookies. So muzzle in, put a cookie in, he still stays his face in, put another cookie, his face stays in, put another cookie, his face stays in. So he can pull his face out if he wants, but he's trying to get more treats. Good boy. And then you go to actually clipping. So muzzle in, and you can put it on a command too, so muzzle, cookie in, another cookie, and then you can clip it. And then you can still do some treats. Put them in the side. And if you need to, sometimes you need to hold the muzzle to give the dog the treats so that the dog doesn't get frustrated trying to get the treats. And use nice flat treats that can go in those flat squares. And if they try to pick it off, you just tell them no. Tell them that they're not allowed to do that. And then when they're behaving, and you can do any kind of tricks that they know. So if they know tricks, sit, down, okay, sit. Okay, so any kind of tricks that they know, it's good. It'll keep their mind occupied. And then when you go to take it off, you make sure that you don't make a big excited deal about it. You just take it off, and that's it. So it's not exciting to take it off. It's exciting to put it on. So the dog understands, and then he wants to put it on again because he understands that that makes good, exciting things happen for him.
He loves his muzzle.
He likes it.
Because it means treats.
Good boy.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys.